Before the video starts, I just want to say that this is a spoiler-free review of The Suicide Squad, so if you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. But with that being said, I hope you enjoy. This movie is packed to the brim with insanely gory visuals, and that can be a good or a bad thing for some. But coming from someone who plays extremely gory and somewhat morbid games, the gore in this movie still made my jaw drop to the floor. And what's even more crazy is that this movie can be so gory but yet so beautiful at the same time. Every scene, action shot, and camera angle pop right out of the screen like a page from a comic book. And it's not just the visuals that are great. The story, though filled with gore and action, has the time and care to beautifully tell a story about outcasts and villains doing something that actually matters for a change. And obviously that is just improved upon by the character's heart and soul. But not each member gets to really pour their heart out through the screen, mostly because of the fact that this is the biggest team I have ever seen with a total of 14 members. And time constraints, it makes it kinda hard to divulge into the minds of each character as much as I would love to. And speaking of the characters, this movie's cast is stacked with top tier actors, and I gotta say, they all play the characters extremely well, especially the ones that we really get to know and love. And I'm not trying to upsell you when I say this, but each character really feels played for real, and the actors never really step out of their role. Also, I wanted to note that something I really loved about this movie, and something I've really been missing, is that feeling of connectedness or groundedness that having a real life set and doing real life stunts feels, compared to a green screen set with CGI characters. I want to take a little bit of time to explain my 3 favorite characters. Personally, my number 1 is Polka Dot, mostly for his dark sense of humor.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But also because as the story progresses, we learn way more about him, and he also has a very interesting superpower. And for number 2, it has to be the Ratcatcher. She is also one of the main characters where we really get to see her past and her struggles. Number 3 though has to go to my man Bloodsport. He is one of the more notable character arcs, and the movie mostly feels like it's through his point of view. Also, I gotta show some love to King Shark.
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
He's pretty much the Groot of the group. You know, a dummy with some muscle, but still, he is a very lovable character. I also want to explain something that might be a little confusing to some, and honestly me. The Suicide Squad is not fully related to Suicide Squad, and it's not a Suicide Squad Part 2 either, but really think of it more as an extended universe where they can pull some characters from the other movies and use them in a completely different movie. Still confusing? I'll just leave it to Doctor Strange to explain.
Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
And in light of this new movie, we also have a lot more to look forward to from DC. That being Peacemaker, a show made completely for John Cena's version of Peacemaker, The Batman, and Shazam 2, which I can't wait to see, and I hope it's as great as the first one. At the end of the day, there isn't much to say other than to keep up the good work, DC, and that everyone who worked in this movie did a fantastic job, and I highly recommend this movie to everyone. And if this video still didn't make you want to watch this movie, well, then fuck you.